He apparently ran out of wishes on Saturday night. Now, before we sing the blues with the brilliant Dev and Dianne, here's a look back at their best bits.
Step aside Dev Griffin, the DJ, and welcome to the world, Dev Griffin, the Strictly Come Dancing glitter ball man.
It's Dianne!
Yeah! I think Dev's got a lot to offer.
So let's not build it up too much.
So left, cross in front.
This is going to be an amazing experience.
That was so rhythmical. That was so nice.
That's the best ballroom footwork we've had all evening. Congratulations.
This week, we got to bring the heat. This dance is so full on. This is the second T-shirt I've had to put on today because it's so sweaty.
That was a cool cat jive.
Your musicality is just amazing. I loved it.
Boom, harder, boom. This is a chance for you to come out of your shell even more.
You gave us everything we want, from footwork to timing. So fantastic.
That was out of this world. Keep it up.
I'm finding the cha-cha-cha a little difficult.
Boom. Oh, I just heard something click.
You seemed like to doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Go for it.
I think there needed to be a little bit more dynamic. I thought the walks were slightly awkward.
Judges, it is now down to you.
Emma and Alia.
I couldn't have asked for a better partner. Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely gutted, but learning how to dance, like getting to hang out with Dianne has been incredible.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Dev and Dianne, everyone. Oh, Dianne, I mean, you're watching that now, and I can even see how emotional you are still. Dev, what an absolute shocker. I think we were all shocked there. You were second on the leaderboard for Movie Week. Did you ever imagine you were going to be sitting here a week on?
I mean, you know, every single week is so different. I don't think you can ever take, you know, your position from the week before for granted. The scores don't carry over, you know, so... I don't know, when I woke up that day, I didn't think that I'd be in the bottom two, but you could never tell, can you?
No, you can't. And I do want to give credit where credit is due. You have been one of our most diligent students, and I know Dianne will vouch for that. Always training, always really going to town with it. Was it weird this morning, obviously waking up and thinking, oh, I've not got to go to that room and start doing it? It's
actually one of the things I'm going to miss the most is learning a new dance, getting to hang out with Dianne all day and training. So I had breakfast today with Alex and Michelle, and I was a little bit jealous when they were like, oh, we're going off to training a bit later, and I was like, oh, no, that's the bit that I'm really going to miss.
Well, the judges were quite hard on you on Saturday. Bruno and Shirley, they said the only reason they were that hard on you is because they knew how good you were, basically. How do you think the cha-cha-cha went for you?
You know, it was a difficult dance for me to get into, but, you know, we spoke a lot about how we can improve it, how we could make it good, and especially in the dance-off, I feel like I really, really went for it and tried to give it everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it wasn't enough.
Well, I mean, you did so well in the dance-off. We thought you were fantastic. Dianne, I've got to ask you, though, what was going through your mind when that light went red and you were like, oh, we're in the bottom two?
I was also in a lot of shock. I didn't think that Dev would be in the bottom two for a while, actually, if at all. So, and I think he did an amazing job on Saturday night, and I thought his dance was even better. So I'm so proud of him, and just, yeah, really upset that we were in the bottom two and we happened to leave the competition. So.
And you know, it's so bittersweet for me as well, because obviously I have this interview with you guys, and I love speaking to all of you, but it is really hard, obviously, to have this conversation with you, and I sort of hate the fact that you're here. But I want to know, what did you say to each other when that light went red and you were waiting for that dance-off performance? What was the pep talk?
I feel like I kind of promised Dev that we were going to be fine, and then we weren't. But then we sort of picked ourselves up, didn't we? And we thought we could be safe here if we really go out. And, you know, they actually gave us great comments. They said the dancing was great. It was just they wanted him to be a little bit more cheeky in that cha-cha. And so I feel like Dev went out there and did exactly what they said. Yeah. And, yeah, we just sort of approached it in that way, didn't we?
And Dev, I mean, you did tell Claude on the night that you felt maybe you could have sold it a bit more with the character. But as Dianne just said, you know, the dance-off, do you feel that you really went for it?
Yeah, I kind of had a bit of a word with myself that this could be the last time I ever dance on Strictly, and I'd be doing myself a disservice and definitely doing Dianne a disservice if I didn't go out there and really, really give it some. And yeah, that's what I felt like I did.
Well, we know what happened. It was a unanimous decision to save Emma and Aliash. It was such an emotional last dance, especially for you, Dianne. I mean, we can see you guys here. In all fairness, there wasn't much dancing. I mean, we were sitting at home. I think every viewer was feeling your reaction at the time, just how upset you were. You said last night, it's not just the dancing that you're going to miss, but I mean, you guys have struck up a friendship, that camaraderie. Tell me you're both going to be standing in touch with each other.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
We're going to go for dinner after this. And you know, I said to him, if he ever still wants to learn to dance, we can just go into a studio and do a dance. I don't mind teaching him. But yeah, no, he's been such a gentleman, honestly. I couldn't have asked for a better partner, and he worked so hard. And yeah, I'm really sad that it's come to an end.
Well, we are gutted for you, and I know Motzi caught up with you both after the show and had a little chat with you. Shirley's actually been in touch with us. This is what she's got to say. She said, Dev and Dianne's partnership was simply fantastic. I'll always remember his amazing Aladdin routine from Movie Week, and I do hope he will keep sharing his talent for many years to come. I'd like to think he'll keep dancing. And a load of kisses from Shirley as well. Dev, I've got to ask you, you're going to keep dancing? Oh,
for sure. You definitely get the bug when you start doing the show. And I think you tend to surprise yourself. You put all these limitations on what you think you can and can't do, and doing this has just kind of proved to me, I'm not as bad as I thought I was. Yeah.
Well, we think you've been amazing. We really do. The pair
Thank
of you. I can't wait to see what you do next. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dev and Dianne, everyone. Love it. Right, I'm going to be getting Michelle and Gio's reaction to Dev's demise in just a moment. But whilst it was high drama out on the dance floor this weekend, there was a whole